Hello, my name is Juan Cosillo, and the superfood I chose for my assignment is the avocado.
So here are the nutrition facts for an avocado. Now, for one half of an avocado, which is about 100 grams, it's about 160 calories, 14.7 grams of fat, 7 milligrams of sodium, 8.5 grams of carbs, 6.7 grams of fiber, 0.7 grams sugar, and 2 grams protein. So in the US, avocados are commercially grown in parts of Florida, California, and Hawaii. Now, in California, they're grown in an area between San Luis Obispo and San Diego. Now, in San Diego, there's actually a county nicknamed Avocado County. So for my recipe, what I decided to do was just a simple guacamole. Now, for this, all you're going to need is an avocado, some lime, onion, tomatoes, cilantro, jalapeno, and some salt. So the first thing I did was I cut about a third to a quarter of the onion, and then I just started dicing them up as tiny as I can. As you can see, I'm no chef, so my knife skills are not that good. But yeah, so that's the first step I did, was just dice up about a third of the onion as tiny as I can. So for the next step, what I did is I went for the tomato. Now I just used one tomato, and I cut it from the top side going down. So like this is my first time doing it, so it felt kind of weird. But yeah, but once you cut it into about 3 or 4 pieces, you would just have to like remove the seeds that you see inside, and then after that, again, you just dice it up into as tiny as you can, and yeah, that's about it. So next up we have here is the jalapeno. Now, similarly to the tomato, you're gonna cut it into about 3 or 4 parts, and then just remove the seeds, and then just dice it up as tiny as you can, and you can add as much as you want because again, this is depending how hot you want it to be, and so yeah, so that's pretty much all you do on this part. So for this next part we have is the cilantro. Now, for this part, what you want to do is just remove, I guess, the bottom half of the cilantro, and then you're just gonna use the top part. And then what you're gonna want to do is just like I found it difficult because I was still in the frame of mind of cutting it like if I were a tomato or an onion, but like it's very flimsy, it's like very leafy, so it's hard to grip it. So you're gonna just have to try your best to like just go at it and just dice it like repeatedly over and over and over again, so you can have it nice and like well diced, so there's not like very big little leafy parts in your guacamole. But yeah, so that's pretty much all I did on this part. So now that you're done with that, it comes the easy part, and you're just gonna put it all together. And so the first thing you're gonna do, well, actually, not the first thing. You can do it any order you want, but the first thing you want to add is the first thing I added is the I added about a quarter cup of the onions, and then I added about a quarter cup of the tomato. Now after that, I added a tablespoon of the jalapeno. But again, with the jalapeno, you could add as much as you want. If you want it really spicy, go crazy on that. But after that, you add another tablespoon of the cilantro, and then after you do that, you're gonna grab your avocado. And I was taught this way. I don't know if you have to, but you just like sort of like make lines into the avocado, and then once you do that, you just put it all just put it all together. And then once you do that, you mush it up a little bit. And then once you mush it up, you add some of the lime, and then after that, you just added the table salt to taste. Once you feel like it tastes really good, and that's it, you're done, and that's all you have to do. Also, a little side note here: please, for the love of God, don't use a fork. I don't know why I used a fork to remove the avocado when I knew I had to use a spoon. But like while I was filming this, I guess I was nervous, and so I was using the fork, and I was just like, at the end, I was like, why did I do this? But yeah, but just make sure that they use a spoon, not a fork, because using a fork was such a hassle as you saw there.
Okay, and here is the finished recipe. So I guess now I'm gonna try it and see what I think. Get a nice amount. Yeah, it's pretty good. You know, I think this dish is delicious. It's also very versatile. You can have it for breakfast, lunch, or dinner. You can have it on toast, on tostada, like me personally. And the best part is that it's very simple to make. It'll take you like 5 minutes just to make this dish. So yeah, I really enjoy this dish. It's very nutritious and yeah, enjoy it. So now for some parting thoughts. I actually enjoyed this assignment because it was something that was completely different. You know, I've never had to make a video of me cooking and like just the whole process of like having to set everything up and like knowing what I'm gonna do, you know, and stuff like that. It was very interesting. But not only that, I'm not very good with tech, you know, so editing was a challenge for me. But I've enjoyed this challenge and I think I did a pretty good job in my editing on this video. So yeah, I'm pretty excited for that. How am I feeling so far on NF5? I'm enjoying it. You know, I don't, you know, obviously it's a lot different because I'm not physically going to class. Everything is still online, but I'm enjoying it. I feel like I'm learning a lot. The assignments are they're very engaging, you know, and I've enjoyed them. They weren't boring, you know, unlike some of my other classes are kind of boring. But yeah, but my experience on NF5 has been pretty positive this whole semester. So yeah, thank you.